Okay, time to film Impressions of the Thomas Wooden Railway Community, Part 4. Part 4, yes. I have not done a Part 4 because I have not had enough jokes for a Part 4, but now I have some pretty banger jokes. So, Part 4. Part 4. It's time to film some very good, not cringy jokes. So, let's go. Okay, let's start off here with an impression of Goofy Busy as a Bee James, 1994. It's time! Oh no, does this mean you're about to start playing All I Want for Christmas Is You on repeats? It's a great way to rock in the Christmas, Rusty number 5. And a good Christmas countdown. But actually, I came in here to tell you that it is time for my Wooden Railway review to drop. Wait, we're still doing this storyline? I thought we abandoned it. Yeah, we're still doing this storyline, Rusty number 5. It's very important that the world knows that Sir Topham Hatt can make some pretty good reviews. A very critical mind I have. You already did that, though, with 12 Days of Hatmas. Yeah, but those reviews weren't real enough. They were only done for the Christmas hat. That's a good point, but why do you even have to do more? You kinda suck at never mind, you did not hear that. Yeah, I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. Here's the review. Now this is mainly the aesthetic of Tidmouth Sheds. It fits really well with the Island of Sodor setting. It gives the Island of Sodor its identity, in a way. Like, I don't know, I could definitely chill in there, Mr. Conductor style. Overall, Tidmouth Sheds is pretty yes. That's actually not a bad review. Glad I have your approval, Rusty number 5. Anyways, I'm gonna go make some more reviews. Whoa, wait. This is supposed to be a review battle. I showcase my review, and then you showcase your own review. I mean, I don't want to turn this into a competition, but if you want to see one of my reviews, here's one. No, I want a new review. Well, this review was uploaded a month ago. That's pretty new. Well, yeah, but I want a new review. A brand new review. A review that doesn't exist yet, but it will if you film it. That kind of review. And as a little recommendation, I think it'd be cool if you did a review that isn't Thomas Wooden Railway related. It spices things up, gives me a little competition, which I actually kinda want right now. Not that my reviews are so good or anything, but competition would be nice. Whoa, that's actually kinda surprising coming from you, Sir Topham Hatt. And 2, who are you, the YouTube algorithm? I think it would be kinda cool if you made a review on, ooh, I know, the DVDs. Like Thomas DVDs. Oh yeah, that would actually be a really cool and creative review. Whoa, wait. Is there a catch? You're being a little too nice right now. No catch. I've actually kinda changed. And I think a DVD review would be very creative. Okay, that's actually really good to hear. Unfortunately, I am not cool enough to own the 1984 Thomas VHS. But I got a pretty decent collection, so review it is. Tommy's and Friends Physical Media comes with a unique cover. Especially ones like these, simply iconic, very exciting stories, sing-along songs, and the character gallery. Along with the internet plug, www.thomasandfriends.com. And when you pop in a Thomas and Friends DVD, you know that fun is just around the bend.
Every journey is one you will want to watch again and again. So get your tickets ready, hop on board, and enjoy stops like the classic excitement of 10 years of Thomas the Tank Engine.
You kept your promise, despite everything.
The humorous antics of Cranky Bugs and other stories. The heart-pounding adventures of races, rescues, and runaways. The whimsical fun of Make Someone Happy.
Well, bust my boiler, Thomas.
Bring the fun out of the roundhouse and into your house Add all of these titles to your Thomas collection today.
If you grew up watching Thomas, there's a solid chance that you owned at least one piece of physical media. Whether that be a VHS or a DVD, or even an album. Or maybe one of these DVDs, where Thomas was featured alongside other shows. Streaming is cool and all, but there's definitely something about physical media that's just cooler. The very first Thomas and Friends piece of physical video media, which had episodes of the show on it, was released in 1985. It was distributed by Guild Home Video. Known simply as Thomas the Tank Engine Friends, this DVD featured the first half of Season 1 episodes. The following VHS was released later that year in 1985, and is known as Further Adventures of Thomas the Tank Engine Friends. This VHS featured the second half of Thomas and Friends Season 1. Many more Thomas VHSs were released after this for Seasons 2, 3, and 4. In the late 90s, Thomas VHSs introduced a new style which would become the standard for the tapes. A basic description of these is that they would feature a character above a still from one of the episodes. And of course, as time went by, VHS turned into DVD, and they continued to make Thomas DVDs up until the CGI era. A Thomas physical media staple later on became music videos, where at the end of every VHS or DVD, once the episodes were done, there would be a sing-along song. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any Thomas VHSs, but I do have a decent amount of DVDs, so that's what we'll be looking at today. Now, what makes Thomas physical media special is how consistent it's been over the years. They used to release Thomas VHSs all the time, and of course DVDs later on. And of course the style has been very consistent too. You could definitely rely on Thomas physical media to catch up a bit. Not only that, but they are very collectible. A lot like Thomas and Friends toys, this definitely screams start a collection. And with that, that is all for this review. And now I would say rust out, but this video is definitely not over yet. Okay, now it's time for the fun part of the video, where we... Oh, gotta go back to the menu here. Little oof right there. Okay, now it is time for the fun part of the video, where we are going to take a look at the Fun and Games Shed on Thomas and Friends DVDs. Now, these have some very fun games, and since I am in the target demographic for these games for sure, I am going to give these games a play. So, we got 3 games here, A Day at the Works, really useful engines in really useful places. So, we are going to start with, obviously, A Day at the Works, because that's the first one.
The engines want to look their best when it comes time to meet their new friends. Each engine is going to get a shiny new coat of paint, and you can help by choosing the right color for each engine. To play, listen to each question carefully, and select the correct answer by using the direction buttons on your controller.
Okay, now obviously this is a very preschool-like game. Kinda hits era onwards more than it's the classic era. And, you know, I'm pretty sure this DVD came out in like 2004, so that makes sense. So we gotta choose the right color for these engines, and now this is going to be very tricky.
But I'm excited to get a new coat of paint. Please choose the correct color, so I'll shine once again.
Okay, now this is going to be very tricky. Now, like, you know, Thomas, I completely forgot what color Thomas is. You know, it's not like it's on the covers of this DVD. It's not like he's the main character. You know, I have no clue what this could possibly be. I think it's green.
Oops, that's not quite right.
Shoots.
Please try again.
Bonkers. Okay, this is very difficult. Okay, obviously I'm joking. I am being very sarcastic right now. We all know that our good friend Thomas the Tank Engine is blue. But, you know, I think I'm gonna choose the wrong colors. just to be funny real quick.
Oops, that's not quite right. Please try again.
Who's failing this, like, genuinely? Even
That's not
3-year-olds,
quite
I
right.
can't
Please
see it.
try again.
Like, they literally, like, look, Thomas is literally on the cover right here, and he's blue. Like, who's failing this, for real?
You're right. I
Again,
am
even a
blue.
3-year-old.
Now I'm ready to greet all of my new friends.
Like, I don't know, this just kind of feels like treating the audience like they're stupid. James's dome is very shiny.
James, and my splendid coat of paint needs to really shine when I meet all of our new friends. Look carefully at all the colors and choose which one is best suited for me.
Very tricky. Red. It's red. Come on, it's red.
You got it. I am the splendid red engine.
Very fancy painting here, I must say.
My turn, my turn. I'm Percy. Can you choose
Okay,
the
Percy
right
looks
color
kind of
paint
off,
for
and I
me?
don't know why. What? Green. I'm not even gonna
I
do
knew
that
you'd get it
sarcasm
right.
anymore.
I am green.
Yes, and I don't know if that's the last one or not. Think so. Okay, we got probably one more, maybe two more. Maybe Mavis is one of these. I
Working down
forgot.
at the docks is sometimes really hard on my paint job. Can you help me out by choosing the correct color of paint?
Red. It's red. This game is very
Correct.
dumbed
I
down
am
for
red.
these
Now I look
3-year-olds.
great when I share my
Which,
tales
you know,
of the sea with all of the new friends.
That was kind of the staple of this time period of Thomas, you know, being very, like, educational, but for the worst reasons. Like, not educational, like, teaching about
As you know,
railways,
I'm
suddenly,
Toby,
but, like,
and sometimes the other
educational,
engines say
like,
I'm
guess the
old-fashioned.
color,
Even
connect
so,
the dots.
I still want to look my
you know,
best when the new engines come to the island. Can you help choose the right color paint so that I
like
can get all
treating
cleaned
the
up?
audience like they're idiots. Okay, so this is brown, as
That's
we all
right.
know.
I am brown.
Like, in pretty, quite literally, as we all know, because I'm pretty sure even if you're not a Thomas enthusiast, you know who Toby is, and that he's brown. Same with, like, all the other, most of the engines here. Okay, Mavis is one of these.
I'm Mavis, and spending so much time at the quarry is rough on my paint. Can you choose the right color for me so I'm all set when we meet our new friends?
Okay, black.
You got it. I look great with my new coat of black paint.
Congratulations! You've been really useful in helping the engines and their friends get
Here
all
now,
cleaned up.
let's give all of us a round of applause. We did a really good job.
Play. And be sure to come back again and again.
To play this. You really expect that from me? Okay, really useful engines.
As you know, every friend on the island of Sodor has a special personality and qualities which make them really useful.
I mean, I'm pretty
I'll
sure
need your
some of them
help
are
to
carbon
introduce
copies,
all
but
the new
okay,
friends
sure.
around the island. When I ask you a question, select a friend whom you think that I am speaking about. Let's go to work.
Okay, a little personality
Who
quiz.
on my team
Test
of
my
engines
Thomas
is
knowledge
cheeky,
out.
likes to race
probably
his
do
friend
good.
Bertie, and wears the number 1 on his side?
So Thomas.
That's right. I'm talking about Thomas. Great work.
Yay.
This engine likes to think of himself as really splendid. Who is he?
Okay, now this one is actually kind of tricky, and I'm not even joking. I mean, it's probably James, but this could go both ways here with Gordon or James, because, you know, Gordon is, you know, very proud and proud of himself, for being, like, the Express engine. He does be saying, Express coming through. He likes to let the entire island know who he is. So this could actually be Gordon or James, but it's definitely James. He definitely is the engine
Nice
associated
job.
with the word
The new friends
splendid and
thank you
being
for
splendid
introducing
with
them
his
to
red paint.
James. Who is the small green engine that is always helpful but sometimes tries to do jobs a little too big for him?
Percy. That's probably the easiest one. I mean, Ezra and
Nice
Thomas.
work. New friends, I'd like to introduce you to Percy. This friend likes to sing songs and tell stories about his past tales. Who
I
am I
do like
speaking
the
of?
baby side the seaside. Yes, I do like the baby side.
You're really smart. I am speaking of Salty. Which character travels on the road and can often be heard saying, "I'm not old, I'm vintage"?
Well, if Salty's already been one of the correct answers, chances are he's not going to be one of these, and besides, Harvey, Salty, and Henry, they all do not travel on the road, unless it's by accidents, like Hank and Keith Gray's Hank and the Hat Street Crossing or something like that, like a very wild adventure. Or Thomas in that one episode, I think it's called The Other Side of the Mountain from season 20. Yeah, there is only one character here, there's only one chosen one here that travels on the road, and it is Elizabeth.
That's right. This beautifully restored vintage steam wagon is Elizabeth. If our new friends need help, they'll need to know the strongest and most powerful engine on the island. Do you?
Well, I guess Henry is kind of weak, because, like, we can probably eliminate Henry from this, because, like, I guess he is technically, by definition, weak, because, like, he doesn't want the rain to spoil his green paints, which makes sense. Green's a pretty goated color. It's the best color, don't at me. Who is the strongest, most powerful engine? This is Gobby Gordon. I mean, he pulls the Express for crying out loud.
If our new friends need a push, they can always count on the powerful Gordon to help them out.
Ah, yes. Powerful.
If one of the new friends has an accident
Like Diesel
and
10 level.
derails, they can turn to this
Except he won't
friend to
start
help
growing.
get them back on
I mean,
track.
props you
Who
would
is he?
destroy all the tank engines, but, like, anyways, who helps the other engines get back on track? Well, this could be Rocky, but it's 2004, so Rocky doesn't exist yet, so it's Harvey.
Nice work. Harvey and his hook are exactly who I call when I need help getting an engine back on track.
Double Thomas.
He may be old, but this engine
Big
is
ass.
still really useful and can offer a lot of help to our new friends. Who is he?
Well, it's definitely not James, so it's gotta be Toby.
You're exactly right. Toby has worked many years on the island and can offer our new friends a lot of advice.
Didn't Toby start hating himself
Nice work.
later on in, like,
You've
the hit
helped
era?
the new friends get familiar with some of the
Oh my
engines
God, we
and
won an
other friends on
NFT.
the island of Sodor. You are truly a top-notch engineer for getting all of these questions right.
I
Now
love how-
it's time
I
to
love
show
how
the
our
new
reward is an
friends the
NFT.
Island of Sodor itself. On to our next adventure.
Fast screenshot that. Okay, the third and final game is really useful
As
places.
you know, every day on the island of Sodor is an adventure. There's lots of work to be done, and I want to make
For
sure
better or
that
for
our
worse.
new friends know all about the different places to
Sometimes it's
explore on
like
the
Thomas
island.
trying to, like,
Let's take a look
protect
at
the
a day on the island
darn
of Sodor
gold dust.
to show the new
Not like that's
friends
canon
all
or
the
anything.
excitement they're in for.
There's also some of this
To
great narrator
play,
guy.
listen carefully
Some,
to each question, then use the arrow keys to guide you around the island of Sodor to the area which represents the correct answer. Then click the select button when you've found the correct answer. All aboard! Who would most likely be found down at the quarry unloading cargo from Bulstrode?
Down at the quarry unloading cargo from Bulstrode. I mean, unloading cargo at the quarry, I'm actually not too sure, but this is probably Harvey.
Oops, please try again.
Okay, I guess not. Down at the quarry unloading cargo, would Harold unload Elizabeth? It's gotta be
Oops,
Elizabeth.
please try again.
I guess not. Is this some character that I'm not seeing here? Is this a game of Where's Waldo we got going on here? It can't be Trevor. It's gotta be Harold.
Oops,
Who
please try
is
again.
it? If it's not, Cranky is not at the court. Okay, unloading cargo from Bulstrode. Is this like one of the engines? I think engines. I know what I forgot the definition of unloading apparently. So, it's got to be. Toby? Toby's not even an option. I love how Toby's there, but not even an option. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Henry, maybe?
Oops. Please try again.
I'm legit drawing a blank here. I don't know how that's possible. This is a game for 3-year-olds. Unloading cargo from Bullstrode. Maybe it's like Thomas.
Oops. Please try
Who
again.
is it? Who is this character? If it's Cranky, I'm gonna be kind of mad.
That's right. It's Cranky who
Found
unloads cargo
down
from Bullstrode.
at the quarry.
Our new friends
Cranky's
will
not
need
at
to
the
know where
quarry.
to go to pick up
Can't-
fruit and
can't believe-
vegetables
that's
that are
crazy.
harvested for the residents
So,
on
I mean,
the
it's
island.
not technically my
One
fault
of
I
the
got that
tractor
wrong.
engines
Since
is
when is
dozing
Cranky
in
at the
the sun
quarry?
there
Maybe,
now.
maybe,
Can you find the field where the
Cranky
engine
wasn't
is
for
dozing in
one
the
point. I'm
sun?
forgetting that. Maybe I don't know. Okay, can you find the engine that is out dozing in the field? Engine. Okay, the keyword here is engine dozing in the field. It can't be Trevor in that case. So which one's closest to field? Maybe Toby's an option. No. Engine. I guess Harvey is by definition engine. And the closest one to the field here, I suppose, well, I guess Harvey, this could be considered the quarry, so I'm gonna say Henry.
Not quite right. Please try
Not quite
again.
right, so maybe I'm close. Engine. Well, the quarry maybe is with some bizarre logic could be considered the field, so I'm gonna say
Not
Harvey.
quite right. Please try again.
Nope. Now, if this next one I don't manage to get right and it's an engine, I'm gonna assume it's Trevor the Traction Engine. Oh, okay, so it's gotta be Trevor, because Trevor is an engine.
Right
Okay,
again.
there we
You
go.
are really useful. Trevor is dozing in the sun, but he works hard at the farm to harvest food for everyone on the island. The new
Shout out to
engines
Trevor
will
for
need
not
to
getting
know
scrapped.
the quickest route to
The
cross
goat.
the river and get from one end of the island to the other quickly. Which engine has found the quickest route to cross the river and is doing so now?
Okay, I'm pretty sure they used the incorrect way to say routes. I'm route gang, not route gang. Hopefully all of y'all are too. Okay, which engine has found the quickest routes, whatever you want to say, but route's the correct way to say it. Let me just say that. Like, sure, there are other forms of route, like vegetable roots or whatever, but route's the correct way. The correct way. Don't at me. Okay, so which engine has found the quickest routes to cross the river? Well, Edward is on a bridge here, so Toby's not an option for some reason. I mean, I guess Toby's just not relevant here. Poor Toby can't be involved ever. I'm gonna say Edward.
You're correct.
Oh, okay. I was not
Edward
expecting that to be
used
right,
the
actually.
viaduct to cross the river, and our new friends will want to do the same thing. Which engine is being very useful in picking up passengers at the station?
Thomas. This is probably the most obvious one. It's Thomas.
Yes.
Yep.
Thomas is at the station, ready to pick up passengers to take them on great island adventures. Like Bertie the bus, this engine is useful on roads versus rails. Can you find the engine that's traveling on the road now?
Traveling on the... Well, okay, now it's actually getting a lot easier. This is Elizabeth.
You've got it. Elizabeth is traveling on the road. This character
know why the
is
road's
very
yellow, but okay.
useful in bringing cargo to the island.
Bringing
he doesn't
cargo to-
travel on the road or rails, but can be found making waves in this form
Okay,
of
this
transportation.
character. I was
Where
about...
can you always find this character?
Okay, I thought they were about to call Bulstrode an engine. I was about to be mad.
That's right.
Okay.
Bulstrode travels along the water. This character flies above the island and helps out all the engines when they need it. Can you show the new friends where this character can most likely be found?
Okay, Harold. It's getting a lot easier now.
The sky's the limit for how much you know about the island. Great work
I
in
don't
telling
know.
our new friends that
I'm not
Harold
really an
works in the
enthusiast,
sky.
as much as I claim to be.
No job is too big for this engine when it comes to rescuing or loading. He's used in the yards, docks, and building sites, but his true home is in this area of the island. What area can this crane engine be found?
Crane engine. Well, Cranky is not an engine, so...
That's
Harvey,
it.
yeah.
Harvey can be found most often at the Sodor Waterworks. This engine is traveling right down the middle of the island, right on the tracks.
Okay.
Can you find this location on the island?
Now, Edward's already been an option, so I'm assuming he's not going to be an option to get. Was Harvey an option twice? I forgot. But it's. Oh, I meant to do Henry. That was a mistake.
That's
okay.
Right. Henry is the engine that's traveling on the tracks in the middle of the island. Congratulations. You've now shown our new friends all over the island.
Another NFT.
Thank you for all your help, and make sure you come back to visit again and again. Thank you so much
we did it,
for all your help. You've been so wonderful today, helping to paint the engines, introducing all your old friends, and showing the new friends the island, that I've prepared this special music video for you. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, well, I can't play this here, or else I'm going to get a copyright strike and my channel will get taken down, so, I'm going to enjoy this off camera. Okay, and that's that. Thank you for watching me slowly lose my sanity over some games made for 3-year-olds. It was really fun, actually, even though these games were, like, super simple, but really useful places. That was actually quite challenging, but nevertheless, this is actually pretty fun. And let me know if you would like to see this sort of, like, thing where, like, I play Thomas games. Let me know if you'd like to see that become its own series, because I think there's a lot of potential there for a really fun series, and I would like to make more stuff like this. So, let me know in the comments if you want to see, let's say, train games. We call it train games. Let me know if you want to see train games become a series where I play Thomas-themed games and maybe even, like, Chuggington games sometimes. Oh yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to see that become a series. And with that, that is all for this video, and I will see you next time. Can I do it here? Yep. The peace sign is good now. Rust out. That was a really good review, Rusty number 5. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think I really want to do this reviewing thing anymore. Which is why I'm starting a rap career, baby! See you in 10 years, wahoo! Do you know how to make music, like at all? Yeah, unfortunately, if you need help making music, I am definitely not your person. But I do know a guy. I kind of just wanted to say, I know a guy, because that sounds really cool. But I'm pretty sure you can probably find someone right down the street, so... That's great to hear, Rusty number 5. Wahoo! Yeah, I think I need to work on my pretending to be a rocket skills. Hello there. Welcome to the place to become a not bad musician. I'm assuming that's what you're here for, to become a not bad musician.
Why, yes, I am in fact here to improve my musical ability.
Well, that's good to hear. But before we start, let me just warn you that improving your musical ability is not easy. Why are you staring at me like that? It was nothing, I kinda just wanted to be ominous, you know. But anyways, I definitely have a few tips for you. Well, actually, do you have any musical experience?
Why, yes, actually, I do have some songs I can share to you.
Yeah, this song here, you know, it's okay. But with a few tips and tricks from ya boy, I think I can make you a hit. You up for it? You'd probably be the only person I'd be working with during this partnership because we have not had a customer in, no joke, 6 months.
Oh, absolutely. Teach me everything there is to know.
Okay then, you just gotta sign a few papers and we'll be all set for this partnership.